Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the ultimate of leader of Southeast. And whatever Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said is what a lot of Igbo is going to follow. If today is your first time, please kindly share this video, subscribe to this channel, and on your notifications. Let me use this opportunity to thank every one of you who have been sharing my video, who have believed in me, dropping encouragement message on this platform. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Yes, let's talk about Peter Obi and Atiku. Peter Obi has finally agreed to deputize Atiku Abubakar in 2027 general elections. Yes, after Obi have consulted his followers and all that, is going towards direction, and Atiku Abubakar have come out to clear the air that he has agreement with Peter Obi. Obi is going to spend 4 years as a president, and Obi will take over from him. Now, you guys, I believe you guys know my point of view when it comes to the issue of Peter Obi. I've said it time without number that Peter Obi is a distraction to Biafrans. Yes, of course, because during 2023 general election, when there was time for election, many Biafran was divided. Many Biafran felt that Obi is just a trap for them, that it will make them to lose focus on fighting for what they are after about Biafran. Come to think of it, many people feel that even if Obi is allowed to be a president, Obi cannot change the situation of Nigeria based on the people who that be, the Fulani men who feed that the whole Nigeria, they will still be the one to command Obi. Obi was a governor of Anambra. Obi hunt after Nasop then, that was fighting for Biafra too. Yes, of course. But the truth of the matter is that my own take here, which might likely shock a lot of you people in my own point of view at this time, I felt that the Yorubas have played politics with the Hausas, and they have thrown Igbos to one side, based on the know that Igbos are agitating to go out of Nigeria. And if you look at it, ultimately, what make Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the great leader which I respect so far in this struggle, to come out to say, oh, enough is enough, my people need to go. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was in the UK, was enjoying his life. He was not born poor, he was born with silver spoon. His father is well known in the society. They were able to send him to UK, send him to school to UK. He was doing well, but he felt that I cannot be in this land enjoying myself, and my people are suffering, and my people are being marginalized. And that's what he made him to come out and started the struggle of this Biafra struggle. Yes, of course. But the issue now is that Obi being a deputy to Atiku Abubakar, is he good or bad? I know that is what a lot of you people will be thinking. But here, guess what? How it's going to look like? Whether Obi go to Atiku to go and form primary to deputize Atiku Abubakar does not stop Biafrans. All Biafran is what we are calling for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to release. Whatever Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say is what a lot of people will go with. Election can still go on in Nigeria. As far as they have not get their referendum, they must abide. But I feel that the Igbos now should stand up and play this politics this high time. Because even in getting these Biafrans, they need forces to reckon with. You can see the way these politicians in the Igbo, in Biafra land, people like Soludo, Hope Uzodima, are doing to frustrate the effort of Biafrans. And that's why you can see Charles Soludo now is giving he gave Bola Tinubu chief title to DK1 of Igbo land or of Anambra. Which fight as Tinubu fight for Igbos? As I speak to you, the hatred these people have for Igbo, one cannot generalize. One cannot even know where this is. Tinubu is the landlord of Africa. Tell me single house you have in the Southeast, if you love the Southeast, that is making him to give him the title. Now, don't forget that if paraventure in the course of this struggle, because nobody knows when Biafra is going to come, it's only God that knows the hour, the day Biafra will come. But can Igbo be on the loser part like this? Don't forget that if Bola Ahmed Tinubu finishes, if he succeeded win in 2027 election, then 30-31 power is going to back to north. If Biafra have not come then, after 30-31, they take the power to the north. If Biafra have not come, after the 8 years of north, they will bring it to the south. The Yoruba will still come out that it is their turn. Where will now be the turn of the Igbo? Don't forget that not that the Yoruba play this politics more than Igbo. The Northerner, the reason why they are playing this politics with the Northerner is because of religion aspect of it. Yes, that's what the Northerners are using. The Fulanis are using with Yoruba that is making that. Now it is now glaring because if you look at it, Atiku has been a lover of Igbo. Yes, Atiku has been a lover of Igbo right from time. Go and write it down. If you talk about what happened in 2023 election, you could still factor it to wiki factor there. Because don't forget that 2019 is still the Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi that run for the same ticket, and they won Atiku Abubakar, they won Buhari. But it's just that in Nigeria, the power that be, they maneuver the elections for Buhari. Thank God that people who maneuver the election, and many of them, they are in the grave. Yes. Yes. So for me, I feel that Peter Obi should deputize Atiku Abubakar. He's a politician. Obi have said that he's not fighting for the Biafra struggle, so we are not counting him in. Let him go and do his will. Let him go and deputize, because look at it, Obi alone cannot fight these people. Despite a lot of many Nigeria, the youth withstood in different parts of Nigeria, withstood by Obi. But the power that been did not allow him to enter. They brought everywhere over. Obi does not have the capacity to challenge this Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Even when he have not become a president, Obi could not. Is it now that everything, the judiciary, the DSS, the legislature, the judge, the security apparatus, everything is in the pocket of Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Is it when the Obi now have the capacity to defeat Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Don't forget that 2023 general election is not going to be like 2027. Even in the Lagos here, they might not allow Igbos to come out to come and vote. Yes, it's going to be worse than that. So for me, it's going to be tough, because whether you allow Obi to run on his own in 2027, they will come against the Igbos heavily, most especially in Lagos, where we find ourselves, in the southwest here. Whether Obi go and deputize Atiku Abubakar, they will come for Igbos. The fact is that what would they now do? Should Obi just go and fold his hand? If you want to fight battle, you go and fight it. So for me, let Peter Obi deputize Atiku Abubakar. If they succeed, at least Igbo man have become vice president of Nigeria. At least to a large extent. We cannot start from there. If you are a vice, at least you cannot be fighting for president. But now that they are not even allowed to be a vice, not to even talk about the president, they should start from somewhere. I'm entitled to my opinion. I know a lot of you might not like this. Am I saying Biafra struggle? No. Biafra struggle will continue. The man we know for Biafra struggle is not even Obi. Obi is not the one fighting for Biafra. Obi has never said one day that he's fighting for Biafra. So it does not concern. Nnamdi Kanu is the leader that we know. Even if Obi become president today, does not stop Biafra struggle. Continue fighting the Biafra until we get it. As I've earlier said it, if we like bring Peter Obi in, bring Obi and Atiku, they cannot do anything different though. If they are not ready to do these two things which are prescribed, that Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his government refuse to do. You divide this country or you restructure this country. These are the two solutions that you can do to Nigeria to get a change, to get the desire of what you want. Aside from these two things I just mentioned, there's nothing they can do. They will be frustrated out of power. They will use security, they will use insecurity to frustrate their government too. As we speak now, the governor of the government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu is in shambles. It's a total failure. I don't know what you think. You drop your comment. Maybe you think, oh, my opinion this time around, I did not get it right. But fine, good. You might not be agree with my opinion at all the time. You can drop your comment there and share this video. But I think it is high time for the Igbos also to play this politics. Let the Yorubas not feel that it is only them that know how to play politics. Because it is right now, if Obi is being protected, Obi ready to deputize Atiku Abubakar, Bola Ahmed Tinubu know that there is fire in the mountain. No matter how they want to ring the election, you cannot ring where you are not popular. If it is easy, what stop APC to ring any of the states in the southeast, despite with the help of Uzodima? Uzodima, could he deliver his state to APC? He could not. It's not popular there. So when you now look at the format, if Atiku Abubakar and Obi come together, Atiku will take over the north, because it is now Tinubu is no more popular in the north. Then Obi will still deliver his southeast. Correct from time, the Southeast, they don't even like Bola Ahmed Tinubu for anything. Not to even talk about it worsening the whole case by not performing. So is it only the Southwest that will deliver Bola Ahmed Tinubu? The middle belt where I came from, is it when they are killing Benue people, killing the Plateau people, that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not even care, but is to travel to Rome? He will travel to Rome. If it is to go to Anambra to go and collect chief title, you go to Anambra to collect chief title. It doesn't bother the killing in the middle belt. Is that the middle belt that will stand for Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Or is it this one, the chief of staff is saying, oh, the porous, our border is too porous. These people are coming from different African countries to come and buy people, to come and kill people. That you make the middle belt to stand against Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So it's going to be difficult. And that's why you can see that Tinubu now and his people are trying all the possible means to make sure that they destabilize any coalitions that want to produce Peter Obi and Atiku Abubakar in 2027. But it will be going to be difficult because anything that make Peter Obi and Atiku to come together, I can assure you that APC will fail. Because the Donald Trump I know will make sure that they will not tolerate nonsense. Whoever that win the election will be declared. They will not be mago-mago, unlike the time of Joe Biden. Yes. I don't know what you think, but that's my own point of view. But I'm not even saying that Atiku Abubakar and Obi, they can do anything. No. They cannot do anything in this country. That's why I say, whether Obi go and join Atiku, they win, this doesn't stop Biafra. Biafra is going to continue the agitation. Yes, by the grace of God. We're going to continue because I believe that anybody you are bringing cannot solve the problem of Nigeria. Except these two citizens, they should, except they come, they allow division. Everybody go their own. Or they come, the power in that center, they collapse the power and give power to each region to go and control their region. That is the only. But any person that is coming that refuses to do the needful is just a waste of time. Share this video and drop your comment. Panic in Aso Rock as I speak to you. Nigeria army, one of Nigeria army have visited Russia. As I speak to you guys now, there is heavy panic in Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Senate president right now, because they are afraid of what happened in Burkina Faso, in Mali should not happen. I will show you people the video. The video is available. Watch this video yourself. You will hear from the man. He snapped with the Russian soldiers. They have discussion with Russian soldiers. As I talk to you now, it's causing a lot of panic. But share this video on your notifications and drop your comment. Yes, before then, let's talk about the update of Mazi Samuel Okpa in 2 minutes before I will show you guys the video. As I have earlier said, that right now Samuel Okpa case is still in the court in Finland. Has not been concluded yet because the Finland themselves are assuming right now. That is what they are assuming. Don't forget that in the case of Nnamdi Kanu issue in the court, when the DSS submit their weakness, despite most of their weakness were covered with masks, they don't know who is speaking. But it took Nnamdi Kanu legal team to cross-examine what they brought. And you will see with what is available for us to the public, we could see that most of the evidence that those DSS weakness brought before the court were just a mere allegations. They could not differentiate it. They could not explain. Whereby they are asking a weakness, a question, he begin to fumble. He doesn't even know what he has come to defend. So that is it. So is it not that though you are trying to preaching Samuel Ekpa on this platform? No, we are saying the way it is. I'm not defending Samuel Ekpa on this platform. Neither am I defending Nigeria in this platform. I've said it time without number. That like the way it is the way I will tell you guys here. I've told you guys here that Samuel Ekpa cannot be extradited to Nigeria, and which I have even promised somebody that if Samuel Ekpa is bring to Nigeria, I will give any guy who is ready to go with me $1,000. I'm not joking. I'm not here to do this thing. I will give the person $1,000 if you are there to challenge me that you are sure, it's sure for you that Samuel Ekpa will be bring to Nigeria. $1,000. If you rate $1,000 now, you know that $1,000 is almost 1.6 million. So I'm ready to give you somewhere Ekpa cannot be bring to Nigeria. But let that be another, let this issue be another day. Well, we are talking now about the panic in Aso Rock now. Nigeria army, one Nigerian army man has visited Putin in Russia to have discussion with him. Please watch this video. As you watch this video, share this video, subscribe to this channel on your notifications.
Chief of Defense Staff, right here in Moscow, Russia. It's a pleasure to meet you. Nice meeting you. What are your name? Tofirius, from the United States. Unfortunately.
Just let me take a photo with you guys together.
I'm happy to be here to unite with the rest of the world for peace for the whole world. Preserving the memory prevents us from making similar mistakes in the future. The parade and the equipment display shows us that we need more peace than war.
Did you enjoy the parade today?
Yeah, great.
How did you like the victory today?
Yeah, it was awesome. Great.
Our goal for us is to make Nigeria safer. The mandate of Mr. President is very clear. We should secure the country, both our territorial integrity and also to assist the police, especially in making sure that internally Nigeria is safe and secure. And so we're working assiduously together with other security agencies to ensure that we achieve that. It's a tall task, being that our borders, are very porous. Then the issue of poverty, hunger, and this issue. So a lot of people get attracted to coming to Nigeria, and a lot of them don't mean us well. So that's why it's important that we tackle this thing squarely and make sure that Nigeria remains safe and secure. The problem is that, firstly, what we realize that every region has its own peculiarity. It's not all one for all. Secondly, there are internal issues, there are external issues. So it's a portfolio of challenges that's ongoing. The military is doing so much to ensure that there is peace. For Benue State particularly, there are a lot of internal wranglings. It has to do with politics, with cultural issues, with traditional issues. So you find out that even the locals within have their own internal organs, and that has also afforded opportunity for other people externally to come and also influence what's going on there. So that's why it's important that we continue to work together. The military is doing a lot with the kinetic and the non-kinetic. I've established an advisory team that has gone around trying to talk to them to get those ones that are causing most of this problem, especially the locals. The headsmen are there, some coming in because, from Benue, you can also link up to Cameroon. So we have issues of the abandoning influence into whatever it is that is going. A lot of arms and ammunition crossing across the border, human migration, illegal migration, drugs, and all sorts coming in through the border. So that's why it's critical for us, as we're doing that, we must take deliberate effort to address the issue of border management. Is critical. I've seen countries that have built physical wall to protect their countries, and frankly speaking, I think that's what we need. Because of the situation we are in now, whatever it takes, we need to secure all our borders. We have about 1,500 kilometers border stretch with Niger Republic, over 1,000 with Cameroon. We have some areas with Chad. We have with Benin Republic. All these areas we have criminals flowing into Nigeria. There's an attraction to Nigeria. Well, people feel Nigeria is rich with so many things, and it's large. So they want to take advantage of that coming into Nigeria to come and do what they're doing. So it's critical for us to continue to work together. For Benue State, they have border with some with Taraba, within those areas, some even across the border. So that's why it's important that we must continue to reach with all the states adjoining Benue State, working together as a team. With Cameroon, we naturally have multinational joint task force. We work with them within those other areas too, because again, they too need to be secured. They are equally suffering the same fate because they're having a lot of attacks on their own bodies, and that's what. But again, the criminal element of the Ambazonians are also causing a lot of problem. Crossing into Nigerian border to kill, steal, and destroy a lot of things. So we are working both within and outside to ensure we address those issues. And you know how the Lakurawas came from? They started from Niger. It was a group from Niger that came in. And we have warned severally and advised Nigerians, don't bring foreigners in and say they are your brothers. They are never your brothers. They don't mean us well. And that's the same thing with the Lakurawas. It's our people that brought them in. We gave them where to stay. We started doing with them, funding them, giving them one thing or the other, until when they realized that we couldn't continue with the funding, they started taxing. When the taxes were not coming in, they started attacking. And this has repeatedly continued to harm us as a nation. Boko Haram started like that. We got to where we are. The Lakrawas came in like that. See where they're taking us. The new group they're saying that is having around the Kainji area is not a new group. They're the same terrorist group that have been suffering casualties from the northwest. They are fucking looking for safe havens that have moved towards the Kainji forest to go and establish. And when they moved there, they went into the communities and told them we're our friends, we're together, we're not doing anything. The same thing. They said they were going to give them funds. Where they couldn't meet up, they started taxing them. Where they couldn't meet up, they started attacking them and killing them. So most of these problems, we are the ones even causing it on ourselves. And that's why it's important. We should not allow any foreigner to come in, whatever guise. Anybody coming in, you should follow through the proper channel. There are proper channels for you to move into countries. Let's stop this idea of we're being a big brother to everybody, and then they come in here and then become monsters against us. That is what was causing our problems. Terrorist groups are terrorist groups. You have terrorist groups, you have bandits, you have cultists, you have armed robbers, you have the militants, with the crude oil and all these issues. So the idea is, for us, they're all criminals. That's just the common thing. And one thing is that, they cooperate more. And that's why it's important for the good people to also cooperate. Because what I realize is that the good people just stay in and say, look, these guys are criminals. These guys are cooperating and doing things together. And that's why they seem to be everywhere. The good ones must say no, never. We will never encourage them. We will never give them any safe haven to come and stay within our areas. Once we see them, because they trickle in gradually and you keep quiet until they gather the number, then they come out. That's what is happening everywhere. So that's why it's important for everybody not to allow them. Don't give them any safe haven for them to thrive. Nigeria is non-aligned, so we do not take sides with anybody. And that gives us the ability to be able to have relationship with any other country that is peaceful. As you're aware, Russia has been with Nigeria for very, very long. And not only Russia, other countries. Even when Nigeria was having its own civil war, it was Russia that came to our aid and all this. So it's important that we keep